Good day everyone. Our topic for this day is all about solving exponential equation. So let's start. To solve exponential equations, you need to have equations with comparable exponential expression on either side of the equal sign. So you can compare the powers and solve. In other words, you have to have some base to some power equals to the same base to some other power, where you set the two powers equal to each other and solve the resulting equation. In short, if we have b raised to x equals to b raised to y, then x is equals to y. Okay? So let's have an example. Solve the following exponential equations. So example number 1. 5 raised to x equals to 5 raised to 3. So ang gagamitin natin ditong idea is if we have b raised to x equals to b raised to y, then x is equals to y. So in this case, same yung 5 natin as base. So therefore, x is equals to 3 and we're done. So ganun lang siya kadali. Okay? So let's move on to the second example. Example number 2. 10 raised to 1 minus x equals to 10 raised to the 4th power. Now again, if we have b raised to x equals to b raised to y, then x equals to y. So, yung goal natin dito, tingnan natin yung base. Pag magkamukha na yung base, yung exponent nila equal din. So, in this case, same na yung base natin na 10. So, therefore, 1 minus x is equals to 4. So, ito yung mga exponent. So, it follows, lipat natin yung x, lipat yung 4. So, magiging 1 minus 4 equals to x. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Therefore, x is equals to negative 3 and we're done. So, ganun lang siya kadali. Let's move on to number 3. We have 3 raised to 2x minus 1 equals to 27. Again, yung gagamitin ng concept dito is if we have b raised to x equals to b raised to y, then x must be equals to y. Dito, hindi sila magkamukha pa ng base kasi ito ay 3, ito ay 27. But, 27 can be written as 3 raised to 3. So, therefore, pwede nating ipalit yung 3 raised to 3 dun sa 27. So, magiging ganito yung itsura. 3 raised to 2x minus 1 equals to 3 raised to 3. Same na sila ng base, therefore, yung exponent nila must be the same. So, we have 2x minus 1 equals to 3. Ito yung exponent. 2x minus 1, ito yung 3. Next, solve for x na lang to. Lipat yung 1 sa kabila, magiging 4. 2x equals to 4 and then divide by 2 both sides. So, x is equals to 2. Therefore, x equals to 2 and we're done. So, pwede nyo i-check yan. If x is equals to 2, 2 times 2 is 4, minus 1, 4 minus 1 is 3. So, magiging 3 raised to 3 and 3 raised to 3 is equals to 27. So, pwede nyo i-check yung nakukuha nating answer. And then, pag may nakita kayong hindi equal, i-chat nyo lang ako sa messenger. Okay? So, let's move on to example number 4. We have 3 raised to x squared minus 3x is equals to 81. Again, ito yung concept na gagamitin natin. Yung goal, kailangan maging magkamukha sila ng base. So, kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina, yung 81, hahanapan natin siya ng pang-substitute kung saan meron siyang base na 3. And bigla nating maaalala, oops, yung 81 nga pala ay 3 raised to 4. Kasi 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is 81. So, pwede nating palitan yung 81 ng 3 raised to 4. Like this. So, we have 3 raised to x squared minus 3x is equals to 3 raised to 4. Therefore, yung exponent nila must be equal. So, x squared minus 3x equals to 4. So, at ay quadratic, lipat sa kabila yung 4, magiging x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals to 0. Next, since quadratic yan, pwede natin siyang i-factor. So, factor natin. We have x minus 4 times x plus 1 is equals to 0. Now, kung nakalimutan na kung paano mag-factor, balikan ulit yung lesson natin sa General Mathematics. Okay? So, next dito, equate natin sa 0 yung x minus 4, then solve for x. So, makukuha natin x equals to 4. Dito sa kabila, makukuha natin ay x equals to negative 1. So, therefore, x must be equals to 4 and x is equals to negative 1. Okay, so ulit, paano natin nakuha yung 4 saka negative 1? Equate natin sa 0 yung x minus 4, equate sa 0 yung x plus 1, and then solve for x. So, ang makukuha natin, x equals to 4 or x equals to negative 1. And we're done. So, pwede nyo i-check. I-substitute nyo yung value ng x dun sa ating given para mapatunayan nyo na they are the same thing. Okay? So, let's move on to question number 5. We have 3 raised to x squared plus 11x plus 10 equals to 1. Ito yung concept natin. Kailangan same base. So, pag sila ay same base na, yung exponent nila must be equal to each other. Now, meron tayo ditong 1 na base, yung sa kabila ay 3. So, kailangan tayo mag-isip ng number na kung saan nakaraise sa exponent na ang base ay 3. So, maalala natin sa laws of exponent na ang 3 raised to 0 is equals to 1. Okay, so pwede natin ipalit yan. So, magiging 3 raised to 0 na yung 1. Next, yung exponent ay equal na. Bakit? Kasi equal na yung base para silang 3. So, this becomes x squared plus 11x plus 10 and this equals to 0. Factor natin. Kasi pwede yung i-factor. We have x plus 10 times x plus 1. Next, yung both factors equate to 0 and then solve for x. And we get x equals to negative 10 or x equals to negative 1. And we're done. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Punta tayo sa example number 6. Now, kung medyo nabibilisan ka dun sa video, pwede mo siyang ulitin. Pwede mo siyang balikan. Okay? Pwede mo siyang balikan ulit. So, again, let's move on to example number 6. We have 2 raised to x equals to negative 4. Now, pwede mong i-pause yung video kung gusto mong i-try sa sarili mo. And then, i-play mo lang kung may sagot ka na. So, una, isipin muna natin dito. Ano yung exponent ng 2 para siya maging negative 4? Isipin muna natin. 2 raised to 2, ito ay positive 4. 2 raised to 1 is 2. 2 raised to 0 is 1. Tanong, anong exponent ng 2 para siya maging negative 4? How about negative 2? 2 raised to negative 2, di ba kapag 2 raised to negative yung exponent, binababa natin, nagiging fraction. So, kung meron tayong 2 raised to negative x or negative yung exponent, nagiging 1 over 2 raised to x siya. Nire-reciprocal natin and then yung exponent ay magiging positive. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pa rin tayo makakakuha ng negative number. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Wala tayong real solution. Kasi kahit anong mangyari, hindi tayo aabot ng negative 4. Okay? So, kahit anong exponent ng 2, hindi yan magiging negative 4. Okay? So, our answer here is no real solution. Kadalasan, ito yung mga makikita nyo tanong sa entrance exam and solve for the value of x. Tapos may nakalagay doon none of these. So, minsan, ito yung binibigay na question. Kasi ito ay tricky question. Okay? Kung hindi mo pag-iisipan, isasagot mo dito ay negative 2. But, again, negative 2 is not the answer. Okay? So, let's move on. Example number 7. We have 64 raised to x plus 6 equals to 512 raised to x minus 3. So, again, yung concept natin, same base. Kung same sila ng base, same na sila ng exponent. 64 is 2 raised to 6, while 512 is equals to 2 raised to 9. So, ano yung kailangan mo ditong gawin? Dapat, familiar ka na sa mga powers ng mga maliliit na numbers. Like, dapat kabisado mo na yung 3 raised to 3, na ito ay 27. Or kung meron kang 3 raised to 4 na 81. Tapos 2 raised to 5 na 32. Gaya yan, 2 raised to 6, 64. So, sana meron na tayong table niyan para hindi na kayo nahihirapan. Pwede nyo namang isulat yon sa isang papel para hindi na kayo nahihirapan lalo ng mga powers ang pinag-uusapan. So, let's move on. So, again, 64 is 2 raised to 6 and 512 equals to 2 raised to 9. Palit natin. So, we have 2 raised to 6 raised to x plus 6 is equals to 2 raised to 9 raised to x minus 3. Next, apply natin yung laws of exponent. Multiply natin siya. This becomes 6x plus 36 is equals to 2 raised to 9x minus 27. Distribute nyo natin yung 9 and distribute natin yung 6. Tingnan natin mabuti na yung base nila ay magkamukha na. Anong ibig sabihin? Yung exponent nila must be equal also. So in this case, we have 6x plus 36, yung exponent, equals to 9x minus 27. So solve for x na lang to. Lipat natin sa kabila yung 6x and 27 sa kabilang side. So this becomes 63 equals to 3x. Divide both sides by 3. This becomes 21 and this becomes x. Therefore, x is equals to 21. And we're done. So that's all for today. And as always, that's it.